As April 2025 unfolds, every Home for Christ, EHC, marks a profound moment of celebration, reflection, and hope. This month is especially meaningful, not only because it heralds the joy of Easter and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, but also because it commemorates 50 years of tireless ministry in Australia and New Zealand. From the remote villages of the Pacific to bustling cities across the globe, EHC continues its mission of sharing Christ's love, one home at a time. Celebrating the Resurrection. Easter 2025. He is not here, for he has been raised, as he said. Matthew 28:6. The Easter season serves as a powerful reminder of God's victory over death and his promise of new life. In this spirit, EHC Australia has launched an outreach campaign, distributing 30,000 gospel cards to churches across the nation. These cards aim to reignite faith and encourage believers to invite friends and neighbours to join Easter services. The message is simple, yet life-changing. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. In a world marked by chaos and crisis, the resurrection remains a source of unshakable hope. EHC leaders around the globe, from the UK to Sri Lanka, Samoa and Zambia, echo the same message. Easter is a time for renewal, for community, and for stepping forward in faith. 50 years of faithful ministry founded in Australia on April 16, 1975, as the World Literature Crusade, the organisation later changed its name to Every Home for Christ in 1990 to better reflect its international vision. What began with the vision of pioneer Eric Leach has blossomed into a dynamic ministry that has carried the gospel to countless homes throughout Australia and beyond. To celebrate this Golden Jubilee, EHC Australia will host a 50th anniversary lunch on April 12th, bringing together Christian leaders, supporters, and ministry partners. It will be a time of gratitude for past milestones and anticipation for the future. The symbolism of gold, representing divine purity and spiritual growth, is fitting for such a commemoration. Tanner Peake, President and CEO of EHC International, praised the steadfast witness of the Australian ministry. Every Home Australia has stood the test of time, following the leading of Christ in dynamic ways to reach new generations. Global reflections and partnerships. This month's newsletter includes touching tributes and stories from around the world, emphasising EHC's global footprint and the profound impact of its Australian partners. Sri Lanka is preparing an Easter celebration for children that blends cultural traditions with Christian teaching. This event will be supported by Australian donations and aims to bring joy and spiritual nourishment to young lives. Samoa will send 2 missionary teams to Japan this Easter, supporting Every Home Japan in a bold new outreach effort. Meanwhile, another 7,000 homes in Samoa will be reached through a local campaign funded by EHC Australia. Zambia marks 20 years of partnership with EHC Australia through its Kazala Food Security Program, celebrating Easter with community prayer, children's games, and a heartfelt tribute to the supporters who have empowered life-changing ministry. United Kingdom partners share how their family reflects on the deeper meaning of Easter, moving beyond chocolate eggs to compassion, community service, and personal faith. Evidencing the resurrection. EHC's newsletter also tackles a compelling topic: the historical evidence for Jesus' resurrection. From ancient manuscripts and archaeological discoveries to the unwavering witness of early disciples, the case for Christ's resurrection is robust and inspiring. The boldness of the early church, the rapid spread of the gospel, and the transformation of lives across centuries all point to one profound truth: Jesus is alive. Upcoming events and prayer. Focus beyond the Easter and anniversary celebrations, several key events are scheduled for the months ahead. Sydney Prayer Breakfast, June 11th, a major gathering of faith leaders and believers. National Day of Prayer, June 7th, a virtual event inviting Australians to unite in intercession. Christmas Spectacular, November. Details to come, but promises to be a joyful culmination to the year. Looking ahead. The heartbeat of Every Home for Christ is summed up in one mission: carrying Christ to every home. As they celebrate 50 years, the message is clear. The work is far from over. With deep gratitude for the past and bold vision for the future, EHC Australia continues to walk faithfully in the footsteps of Christ, empowered by prayer, supported by partners, and driven by love.